Beachbody. So I wanted to just give you guys a little bit more of a background into why it is that I decided to get into coaching and a little bit more about me. So as most of you guys know, my name is Tracy and we live in San Antonio, Texas. My husband and I do. And we've got 3 kids. Audra is 5, Daniel is 3, and Eric is 1. So we definitely have a very lively household here. Audra and Daniel are actually at school right now and Eric is asleep, so that makes it really nice. But prior to getting started with Beachbody, I was a stay-at-home mom and I actually had just given birth to Eric. And so I was really eager to get that baby weight off, but I really wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do so because you know what they say about your body changing after you've got kids, and so this was my 3rd one, and so I really wasn't sure how my body was going to respond. And then on top of that, with 3 kids, it makes it a lot more difficult to go on runs and also go out and go to the gym. So I knew I needed to go find something else so that way, you know, I could exercise and stay healthy. My coach, Nicole, she had done 21 Day Fix after her daughter Sienna was born, and I saw the results that she had from that program. And she and I were pregnant at the same time, and I knew that after she gave birth to her twins, she would be doing these programs again. And so I figured, well, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I might as well give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, then I will get my money back. No harm, no foul. And so I even set a reminder on my phone, like on day, I think like 25, just to remind myself to cancel it, because as you know, with mom brain, sometimes we just forget about things. So I put that reminder on my phone, but I obviously didn't need it because I completely fell in love with the programs. I loved the fact that I could do it on my own. And you know, think about it. How many of you have gone onto YouTube or Pinterest and looked for exercises to do? And I admit there are some really good ones out there, but think about how much time you spent trying to look for the ones that you like, trying to find the ones that were the most effective for you. You know, are you gonna work your arms? Are you gonna work your legs, your glutes? Is it gonna be a HIIT workout? Do you take a rest day? There's a lot of different things that go into figuring out what it is that you wanna do. And what I loved about Beachbody was that it took it all out of the equation. It told you, there was a calendar that you printed out, and it told you exactly what exercises to do on what day and when to take a rest day. And there was a really great nutrition plan that I could follow and still breastfeed at the same time. So to me, it was a win-win. And there's also a trainer who was telling me every single day what I needed to do. She or he was motivating me and encouraging me. And the best part also was that we had this accountability group of ladies who would show up on a daily basis, and they would log their workouts, and they were busy moms and they were also working moms too. So if they could do it, I could certainly figure out how to carve out 30 minutes of my day to do a workout and to feel better about myself. So after a couple weeks into it, Nicole asked me about coaching, if I wanted to do it. And I will be perfectly honest, I was completely terrified of the idea just because I had done other businesses before and I failed. And so also I didn't think that I could be successful in the company, and I didn't really think that I was a people person either. So those were some of the things that were running through my head. But I also knew that I wanted to be able to work and bring home an income because before I became a stay-at-home mom, I worked in corporate America, and I was a sales and marketing rep out at an advertising company in Hawaii. I was an overall top performer for the first year that I was there, 6-figure income earner, moved my way up from sales up to the management position. And so I was making a lot of money. And when my daughter was born, we were fortunate enough that I could stay home with her. But going from a 6-figure income to nothing, it definitely takes a toll on the lifestyle that you lead and what you are able to do. But I wouldn't change that for the world, obviously, because I had the opportunity to stay home with my kids. But after Eric was born, I had this desire in me to do something outside of being a mom. I wanted to go back out into the work field, but I didn't want to do the typical 9-to-5 job where you've got 2 weeks vacation, you've got, inflexible hours, and I really didn't want to put my kids into childcare at 9 hours a day. So I knew I also had to go find something that was outside of the norm, and that was right around the time that I started doing the Beachbody workouts. What I will say about coaching is that it definitely takes you out of your comfort zone. And what I've learned also is that you can't let fear or the fear of failure hold you back from pursuing your dreams or the desires that are inside of your heart. I look at it like this. A lot of you probably know who Rachel Hollis is, and I don't know if you know, but she wrote, I think, like 4 books before she actually came out with Girl Wash Your Face. Think about it. She wrote 4 books, and was her first book a complete success? No. It didn't go very well, but she didn't quit. She learned from it, she grew, and she went on to write a 2nd book, a 3rd book, and then Girl Wash Your Face. And if she had quit that first time around, nobody probably would have heard of her, and you probably wouldn't have read her books. Another example that I think of is your kids. When they're first starting to walk or walk down the stairs, they were probably a little scared and they didn't want to do it. Well, I take that back. Maybe some of them were complete daredevils and they said, we're gonna plow down the stairs and just figure out what happens. But I would gather to say a big majority of them were a little timid and they needed help. They wanted you to hold their hands. They wanted, the comfort and the reassurance that they could do it. And, after a little while, they did it. They walked down those stairs. And that's exactly what coaching is about, because it's a little scary, of course. Anything new is a little scary. But with the help of myself or one of the fellow coaches on our teams, we're gonna walk you through how to do it, how to get over those fears, and how to grow your team. And that's something that I really love about coaching as well, because if I let the fear of failure hold me back, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys today and sharing my experience with you. Do I have everything figured out? Absolutely not. I mean, I still fall and I still try and figure things out every single day, but I'm willing to learn and I'm willing to put the effort out there so that I can be successful. And I hope that you can open your hearts up and your minds up to the possibility that you can do it too, because I know that we are all capable of doing it. So I hope this gives you a little bit of insight into what coaching is. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Drop me a DM and I will get back to you. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later.